Oh, good morning.
Another week. Here we
I
are.
tell ya, and I'm always the one drinking on these shows, you know.
Yeah, you are.
But I get thirsty when I talk a lot.
Stay hydrated. Yeah.
And it's, we're rolling up onto Christmas. In fact, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a new thrift store. A new thrift store. Location for you. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me another winter overflow in Salt Lake. Man, I'm telling you what.
Now wait a minute. I don't know if that's such a gift.
It's been busy.
Okay, let's go back.
On the third day, maybe my true love needs to give me a nap.
How about
a timeout?
Like a 24-hour. Yeah, a timeout. There you go. A timeout.
I'm in a timeout.
Okay, let's go back. Tell us, what are you talking about? A new thrift store.
Oh, so we're so excited. We, have been so blessed with so many donors and people that support Switchpoint and thrift stores. I'm going to tell you our bloodline to our unrestricted funding. And so we opened up a second location. Yes, that's two, in St. George. See how tired I am? Anyways, and it's in the old Affogato building.
Yes.
And so right on the top of the hill, looking over 1000 East. And so come see us 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday.
Yes.
At the old Affogato building. And we're excited. We're really excited to see what that can do to help Switchpoint.
So spread the word.
Yeah, spread the word, and we'll post that on our on our Facebook as well. So please, share and come visit it, and keep bringing us your goods, man, because your trash is our treasure. That's really how we look at this.
Yes, and now we're going to have lots of room to display it beautifully.
Yeah, so it looks great. Yeah, and then on the second day, which was the Salt Lake one, Switchpoint obviously has had a lot of recognition, and maybe that's a good and bad thing, but really we offered to help because they've had such a struggle, and so we opened up a winter overflow shelter for them in Mill Creek.
Who reached out to you for that?
The Salt Lake Valley Coalition to End Homelessness. Okay. And so right now we're operating a 60-bed men's overflow shelter, and it's going fine. And I think that if we all do our part, in my mind, this isn't a St. George problem or a Washington County problem. This is a state problem, and I feel that when we do our part and become connected as a state and help where we can, we all become better. And it will take everybody to another level, because we're not being isolated, number one, and number two, competitive on, oh geez, I want that pot of funding, or I want to take care of this group of homeless. It's really, we're here for the people. We're not here for agency time, and we're not here for egos. It's how do we help our brothers and sisters that are on the streets? And it's cold, and it's been really cold the last week or so in Salt Lake, and so I'm grateful that we have had that opportunity. And
what is beautiful is the fact that Switchpoint has gotten a lot of attention in this last year for setting a new standard and innovative ways to deal with our homeless friends and neighbors, right? And I love that this overflow shelter, this emergency warming center, that Carol put her foot down and she said, no, we are not putting them out at 7 in the morning and having them.
It's
I want you to address
24/7. Yeah. To me, we don't solve problems by being Band-Aid agencies, and that's kind of a term that to me means I offered you somewhere warm at night and here's a meal, but in the morning get out and go wander around and it's still cold, in the daytime I don't want to be out all day. Yeah. And so why would they? And we also then lose the opportunity to make those connections, and those connections are really what gives them the switch point and changes their life. And so by operating 24/7, it allows case managers to connect and say, what are your barriers and how do we help you make some changes and connections to those resources that you need that can help you stop being homeless. Band-Aid agencies never can do that, right? And so to me that is the way that we got to keep marching along,
So how long is that program going to run? How long?
We'll run that through the middle of April. It's kind of when the snowstorms stop there. Yeah, so it's just a temporary, you do a 4-month help and then back on out. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's what Switchpoint is all
Yeah.
about. Is truly what are the solutions that people
You know what I
need?
love about our culture here at Switchpoint is we had 2 staff immediately raise their hand and say, I'll go and help lead this. And you know, I can't say enough about Bryce and Budge on stepping up to the plate and saying, we know how to do it. You know, Bryce was a shelter manager for 3 years here in St. George, but to take that on for a 4-month adventure, I think it speaks volumes of how much our staff cares about people, and not just, you know, in one city or another, but they really want to help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry
We're
Christmas.
marching along, so we'll see you guys next week.
Be safe.
Be the Switchpoint.
Be the Switchpoint.
Yeah.
Find somebody that you can affect their life in a beautiful, positive way.
All right. See you at the
Appreciate
Affogato
you.
building.
Yes.